Beautiful Aries, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings, and I am here to do your reading for the first week of May, actually going into more of the second week, I guess. We're kind of in between. So take it as it resonates for you. It's a collective reading, and as you already know, if you've been here before, not every card will fit every person every time in a collective reading, so feel free to switch it around. You know, if a masculine energy comes up and it's a feminine energy for you, then it's a feminine energy for you, okay? Chippy came in to say hi today. You're going to pull a card for Aries? You want your cookie? Yeah, you do. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm going to give Chippy a cookie and let him take his nap. Here you go, buddy. All right, Aries, here we go. Let's see what's coming up for you ASAP. All right. How are y'all getting along with that energy out there? Right? It's eclipse in Aries, so it is should be helpful for a lot of you, actually. Like the wind beneath your wings, you know. Let's see. Hi, are you back? Are you back? You want to pull a card? One of these days soon, I'm going to literally let Chippy pull his own whole reading and interpret it for you guys, because he is really, like, he's so into this. Somebody actually emailed me and they had a name for what Chippy is. A familiar, I think they called it. I'd have to go back and look. But it's like somebody who, like a being who comes in as your soul fragment and is really helpful or interested in your life work in some way. There you go. That's him. All right, you can have one more cookie for that, okay? All right, let's see, Aries. Because he's more interested in the cards than any other dog I've ever had. And sometimes he does pull them. He's an interesting little dog. Okay, and of all the things, I found him on Craigslist. best impulse decision I ever made in my life, you know. He was like this big. The size of a guinea pig or something. That's a whole story. One of these days I'm going to write a book, and Chippy, there will be a whole chapter about Chippy in it, because he's really special, aren't you? Okay, sometimes I've had people criticize me for talking about the dogs as I'm doing this, but I want you to know my dogs are a big part of my life. I'm very, very connected to them, as you can probably see. But beyond that, they help me tune in. They literally help ground me. They're almost like a grounding wire for me. So when I'm reaching over and I'm, you know, petting them when I'm reading and things like that, you know, I've had people say, oh, too much of the dogs. It's like, well, that's how I read. Sorry. Not sorry. You know what I mean? Because it's how I tune in. It's literally how I am getting messages for you guys. Okay, so I hope you have great appreciation for my dogs, because they really are, they're quite helpful. You know, if I sat down here in a room by myself with you guys out there, and I'm trying to tune into you, it's almost like the dogs act as a conduit, if that makes any sense. Okay, so yeah. So you have a lot to thank Chippy and Sparky for, okay? All right, so let's get to your reading, Aries. I don't know why I felt the need to explain that today, but somebody, I guess, needed to hear that. So there we go. Look at this, Aries, this is so good. Here's 10 of Pentacles. Right off the bat, 10 of Pentacles. That's your financial stability card, okay? Some of you might be going to some sort of a, I want to say gala, some sort of event. You can see they're in the black tie event. It's not always what this card means, but it did catch my attention. I think some of you might be going on a nice vacation. Some of you may have Labrador retrievers. As you can see, I see yellow labs down here. There's something here about the picture on this particular card for you. I feel like you might be going to meet with an older man who is a financial advisor as well. He's down here in the corner. And there's something here about this increasing your financial stability, and this is about your finances increasing, and this is about money living into the future, you know, like for your kids and your grandkids and your grandkids and things like that. This is about investing and really being grounded in money. So when we get through this, I'll clarify, get you lots more details, okay? Some of you, your crossing card at this time is the Six of Swords, okay? The Six of Swords is having to do with wanting to get away from turbulent situation, Aries, okay? This is about you moving. Sometimes this is relocation. Sometimes it's moving because you're in an abusive situation. You can see they kind of look like refugees. They're like, getting out of here, leaving in the middle of the night, you know, getting out. For some of you, it could be that. For some of you, it is about relocating you to someplace much more peaceful, by water, in this beautiful place, and this will be a good thing. But it is causing a challenge. It's in the challenge position at this time. So you might have a hard time moving, or you might be held back. Things might be moving too slow, as is shown by the next card, this Knight of Pentacles reversed. They're mate and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you, things are moving slowly, literally moving slowly. You can't get moved because things are so slow at this time because of money, and because maybe there's somebody undependable on your mind that you don't trust, okay? And that could be causing this need for relocation or leaving in the middle of the night, leaving a bad, bad situation, okay? All right, you are leaving behind this mean King of Swords, some of you. Some of you, you are literally leaving because of this King of Swords. He came up reversed. He's not always a bad character, but when he's reversed, yeah, look out. I'm going to have to get some clarification on King of Swords, but he's usually, did come up as a masculine. It could be feminine for some of you. Keep that in mind. But this King of Swords is having to do with somebody who's very calculating, very scheming, narcissistic, very narcissistic energy, cruel. I mean, when he's reversed, he can be a very cruel, messing with your head, gaslighting you kind of person. And somebody who would set you up for a fall. Somebody who would be like, acting like he's helping, and the next thing you know, he's got you under his thumb. That kind of thing, okay? That's going into the past. I feel like you've already dealt with him. But coming into your future, you've got the reversed King of Pentacles, okay? And yes, I do read reversed meanings. If you hadn't figured that out already. I always get these comments like, well, there's too many reversals. Yeah, well, I can't help that. I'm just reading the cards for you. That's because a lot of life is reversed right now. We're in major Aries eclipse energy, plus we went through Mercury retrograde. Talk about upside down energy. Yeah, and the cards are reflecting that. So I can't help it. Not my fault. I didn't design this universe. We are in it though. We are in it full speed in this universe, and I think it's better to look at it honestly. I'm not here to sugarcoat things and pretend things aren't happening. We're in eclipse energy for the next 6 months. Just is what it is. So I'm just reading the cards as they come up, okay? And King of Pentacles reversed is not a good money card. This can be somebody who is not making good money decisions. This can be somebody who is really frivolous with money, or a gold digger, or somebody who's not dependable. And again, the not dependable card came up here as well. So there's a couple of undependable money cards happening in here, Aries, and I'll get some clarification and we'll see what else. There's some mock battles coming up, mock or real battles, okay? So we've got this Five of Wands energy. I'm gonna have to clarify some of this too. You might be having arguments with King of Pentacles, okay? Whoever this is. Usually this is an older man, not a younger person. I'm seeing older entities here. This King of Swords is almost always a more mature kind of man. So is King of Pentacles. That's not to say emotionally mature, okay? They can often be emotionally immature, but, biological age, they're usually older people. So we've got these, we've got Queen of Pentacles, We've got a lot of maturity. We've got the Hanged Man here as well, okay, as a final outcome, almost like you're getting out of the situation. So we'll get there. I just wanted to mention that because age has something to do with this for some of you. That's why I mentioned it. Now, so there's going to be some some sort of arguments or competitions or something like that coming up this month for you. This is your more extended future card, so out another 2 or 3 weeks probably. I would watch out for somebody placing you in a competition or somebody trying to set you up in some way. There's something there going on with dissension, people arguing, you know, clashing, that kind of thing. We'll see where that goes. Other people, Aries, are seeing you as sort of holding back at this time. You may just be holding back from love. You may be feeling kind of discontent at this time. You also may be feeling, some of you, the flip of this, which is feeling kind of impulsive, like you want to hurry up and do something, like you've been feeling discontent and now you want to get out of it. You're ready to jump forward and really do something. And this is views of others. This is how other people are kind of seeing you at this time. You are thinking very strongly about a new relationship, some of you, or getting married, some of you. Maybe you're afraid of that. Maybe you're like, uh-oh, I don't know if I'm going to do that again. But it's tempting. I feel the temptation of a marriage or a new commitment with this Four of Wands. This is all about putting down roots of some sort. Maybe you're thinking about buying a house or a new piece of property or signing a lease with somebody. It's something about roots, houses, happiness, commitments, okay? But I feel like there's a lot of hopes and fears around this, okay, at this time. And again, you're getting released from something where you felt really stuck for a while, Aries. And of course, I've been reading for you for over a year now, so yeah, I've been seeing the stuckness for sure, a lot of you, but a lot of you are starting to really get out of this too. So let's do some clarification and see what we've got here, okay? So the most important thing, and I think the best thing I've seen so far in this reading is what's most significant also, is your Ten of Pentacles. Let's ask about that. Let's clarify Ten of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Swords. Wow. So you have been in a very oppressive situation, but it's starting to bring you more money in some way. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, something from the past was very oppressive, and that's what you're also trying to get away from with the Six of Swords in the crossing position, okay? Also clarified by the Two of Pentacles being juggled, juggling money. So you've been juggling money, but now money's settling down. You're going to have more stability, a lot of happiness here. But this is the card of somebody trying to steal your happiness as well, okay? And that is some of what has been going on with that oppressive situation. And now a lot of you are leaving that oppressive situation and you're going to have better finances. Yeah, and things are coming together. Look at this World card. Aries, this is so good. So this World card plus the, you know, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles is like, yeah, everything's coming together to bring you more money, more stability, more resources and that sort of thing, and you're going to the next level. Okay, this is like spiritual graduation. Okay, this is you having solved a lot of karma or dealing with somebody else's karma. It's like things are clearing up. You know, that's what I'm getting. It's like going to the whole next soul level for many of you, which is really an amazing thing. That's a really, really good thing, as you know. All right, so what's this conflict about with Six of Swords? Let's ask about that. Six of Swords is relocation or getting away from some turbulence, moving into a more peaceful time frame. Yeah, because you're ending something. Here's the Death card. You're ending something, starting a whole new beginning. Let's ask what else about that. The Magician. Yeah. You've been visualizing this. I see like you've manifested this new beginning. You've manifested getting out of this and ending it. Some of you may have been dealing with somebody tricky, you know? Yeah, you were. Some of you were dealing with somebody who was deceptive, and even somebody who may have been doing spell work on you. Okay? And you've ended that. I feel like you've ended it. Some of you ended things with this guy, this King of Swords reversed, who I said was a very cruel, gaslighting kind of person. Even I will go so far as to say you may have gotten away from somebody who was a sociopath or a psychopath. Not everybody, of course, but some of you, this was extreme. I mean, when I pulled this, I was like, whoa. I mean, I felt like the cold chills run up my arm when I pulled this card. So yeah, for some of you, it was a really bad situation, and you did feel like you were the hanged man. You felt like you were just suspended in this state of limbo, and now you're not. This is reversed. So you have gotten out of that, and it is bringing you a lot more stability and living someplace peaceful, living in your home and being peaceful instead of being badgered by that swords energy. Male or female. I mean, it did come up as a masculine, but it could have been female, okay? Sometimes, you know, people, even if this was a Queen of Swords, could have taken on the energy or the entity of a masculine attachment. Okay, so let me see if I can explain that. The guides are telling me to explain this. So for some of you, this was a female, all right, that got involved with somebody who had a demonic attachment. And when they were together, in whatever way they were together, that energy attachment attached to the female. So what you were dealing with was the masculine energy. So keep that in mind as you look at these cards. The cards explain a lot, but you have to have some artistic license with them, especially in a collective reading. Because I feel demonic energy attachment really strongly, unfortunately, at this time, with this person who's going into your past that caused you to move and all that stuff. It's almost like that person just can suck the air out of a room. Aries. Yeah. I'm sorry for some of you having to deal with that. I can feel the energy of it, and yeah. Archangel Michael, just please come and clear that out. Some of you needed to know about it, but I don't need it here right now. Okay. All right. So let's move on to who's this. Literally, my other dog in the other room started coughing just now. Clear the energy all the way into there. Wow, because it did. It felt like it sucked the air out of the room. There's a lot I could say about that, but I'm not going any deeper into that. Okay, so some of you are, you're thinking about this Queen of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles. Like, I feel like there's been somebody undependable who has hurt your finances, and now it's turning around. So Aries, let's look at that for a second, okay? This is so complex. This is typical of your readings, and I am feeling already, I am going to go in and do an extended reading on this. I won't be able to upload all of it today. I have limited upload ability here in the mountains because of my internet, my Wi-Fi. So I'm going to do an extended reading. Unlike some of the channels, I do not charge for extended readings and bonus readings and things like that. These are free readings, okay? Somebody fussed about the membership. How dare you charge for membership? YouTube offers the membership, okay, through my channel. So my readings are free, okay? I don't do any kind of Patreons or any of that stuff, okay? What you get here is free. So I hope you enjoy that. And I know most of you do. Most of you are amazing. And because I'm running out of time right now, because I can only upload a certain number of minutes to get it, you know, uploaded for tomorrow. Otherwise it takes like a whole day, literally, to upload. So I'm going to clarify a little bit more, and then I'll do an extended reading that you can look for tomorrow, because there's so much here, Aries. Oh my goodness, I could go on for an hour. There is so much here. The more I look at this, the more that comes through. Okay, especially about this guy. especially about him. King of Swords. And you may not, some of you didn't even know you were dealing with King of Swords because you were dealing with this person's demons that attached to your person. That's how those things work. Yeah, psychic attacks and all that stuff. It's a real thing. Okay, so King of Pentacles real quick. King of Pentacles. That's in your immediate future. It is reversed, okay? All right, let's see. The World. The World and the Four of Swords reversed. Wow. Some of you had an ending with King of Pentacles, first of all. Some of you have tied up loose ends with this person who is very undependable, made bad business decisions. Sorry, I can't talk. This person may be trying to keep me from talking about him as well, because literally I was getting tongue-tied. So I feel like this person's like, doesn't want me to talk about them. That happens. But I feel like you tied up loose ends with this World card. And I feel like you went to the next level. I mean, this is success in spite of whoever this person was, or in spite of these business decisions that didn't work out well. And you're healing from something. Here's the healing card. I feel like you're healing from monetary situations that didn't work, and maybe stress-related illnesses because of worrying about money. Okay. I'm going to leave it right there because there's a lot more to do. And I'm going to do a second reading extended, so please look for that. Okay. Thanks for being here.